and welcome back to Gender X Moms. Today we're gonna walk you guys through exactly how we got to this point. We're 36 weeks pregnant. Our baby's coming very soon. So we're gonna walk through exactly what the process was. We're gonna go through how we picked the fertility clinic that we went to, how we picked the doctor, what the process was, how we picked our sperm bank, how we picked our donor, and how we got to this point. So stay tuned for the rest of this video, okay? Everybody, my name is Jen, aka Mama, and this is
Amanda,
aka
Mommy.
Okay. So we are Gender X Moms. The reason why we call each other Gender X Moms is because we are choosing X as our baby's gender. Okay? So if you guys want to find out why we're picking X, there's a card right at the top of your screen with the eye on it, and it's going to bring you straight to that video. Okay? So let's get right into it. This is how we got pregnant. We decided, we've been together for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And in November 2018, we were pretty much settled in our new place. We bought a home. We have a 3-bedroom apartment with our 3 dogs and my mom. And we had an extra bedroom. So that was pretty much what kicked off the fact that we knew we were ready to start this process. We both have good jobs and we knew it was time. So basically we found out about New Hope Fertility Clinic, which is a prestigious clinic down in Midtown Manhattan on Columbus Circle. And we just made a consultation. We got to meet the doctor. We picked, well, we didn't pick, they handed him to us. And it seemed like he was a good fit, especially when we found out that he had the same mix as I did. So he said, you know, my wife was perfectly healthy and she was the perfect age to have a baby. So he said, let's just start this process now. So he's put the fire under our ass, basically. He was like, you guys need to pick out a donor. I'm like, okay, so he told us to buy 2 vials.
We didn't expect it to be that fast.
We didn't expect it at all. Because he was literally like, okay, get the vials, come back for some tests, and then we'll start the process. So it was literally in the next week, we were going to come back. We were going to get blood tests. They were going to evaluate what her blood levels were. They did an ultrasound to check how her ovaries were, how many eggs were in each ovary. And when they were doing it, like, it was a miracle to us because they were like counting how many ovaries, and we were really blessed that she had that many, not how many ovaries, how many eggs were in her ovaries.
They're called follicles.
Follicles, that's what they were called. You're right. So then they told us to pick the sperm donor. So now that started a whole new thing. We had to go through California Cryobank, Seattle Sperm Bank, and I think the other one was...
We tried
Manhattan Cryobank.
There was another one too, but I don't remember.
We went through all of them, and the reason why
Fairfax.
And Fairfax. And the reason why we picked Seattle Sperm Bank was first, how much it was, because the cost is a lot. I mean, you could pay anywhere from $550 to like $960 for 1 vial. That's 1 try, guys. And insurance does not cover that. You have to pay that out of pocket. So they wanted us to get 2 vials. So $900 compared to Seattle Sperm Bank, I think was like $660.
Well, they also had more options.
They had a lot more options. We had Manhattan Cryobank
because of your mix.
Yeah, I have a pretty unique mix, and it was really hard to find somebody that had those 2 things.
At least something in there.
So we didn't pick Manhattan Cryobank because they had hardly any donors, and that was the cheapest plan. It was like $550, but they didn't have anyone that we liked. Then California Car Bank was just way too much money, so we didn't even go through that. And we finally just settled with Seattle Sperm Bank because they had a buyback program, which was nice because if we got pregnant on the first try, then they would give us 50% back of our money, and we would send them the vial that we did not get to use. So that was ultimately the one that we chose. And also we got to see baby pictures of our donor. We got to pick an open donor, which is someone that is okay with our child reaching out to him when they're 18 years old. Of course, he has no parental rights, but our child still has that option of getting to know the person that, you know, donated their sperm so that we could have a baby.
Yeah.
And also we liked Seattle Sperm Bank because they had the whole genetic profile. And that was really important to us because we wanted to make sure his genetics were good, his family history was good, and his history was good. We wanted to make sure there was no, you know, crazy diseases or cancer or any genes that could create any problems. And of course, Seattle Sperm Bank, they do a lot of screening, but whatever. So that's how we picked our donor. We picked out 2 vials. And then our first try was in November, right after Amanda's period, when you ovulate. And we found out near Christmas time that we weren't pregnant. Yeah. And we were really disappointed and upset, but we knew we had another vial. And our doctor realized that we totally missed the ovulation. Yeah. So the second time around, they gave us a shot that we had to administer 36 hours prior to our next appointment. So we gave it a shot at home. We went to the appointment, and everything just felt different at that point. But we tried not to stress about it. We just kept on living our normal life, and we found out that we were pregnant on January 10th, when was basically our anniversary. Our 9-year anniversary. And we took about 10 pregnancy tests.
It's because you're crazy.
Because I'm crazy. And then we've got our beta, and we found that we're pregnant. So here we are. So if you guys have any questions, you guys could definitely hit us up on YouTube, or if you want it to be a more private setting, you can hit us up on Instagram. It's Gender X Moms. We respond to all our direct messages. We had a few messages about this, and one of the people that did write to us is going to that clinic and is taking that doctor. So we wish them the best of luck, and we really hope that everything works out for you. And we will be here as moral support for you guys, because we understand how difficult this process can be, how exciting this process can be, and also how hard it could be, how tough it could be emotionally. Yeah. So we want to be there for you guys every step of the way. So please just have no fear. We are here to answer all your questions, okay? So if you guys enjoyed this video, I need you guys to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And if you know someone that is trying to have a baby our way, or you know, is a straight couple that's trying to have a baby and they're having some fertility issues, they can always write to us, because we have no problem with sharing the love and sharing the information. Alright guys, you guys have a good night and show some love. You know me fucked up if I didn't press the record button.
Yeah, it would be because you were on a roll.
And I was talking the whole entire time.
Because you had it in your head. But I wasn't going to stop you.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Whose feet is smelling? Creep.